오늘은 바로 YG에서 7년 만에 선보이는 신인 그룹이 데뷔하는 날입니다. 블랙핑크를 소개합니다.
안녕하세요, 블랙핑크입니다.
Our next guests are the best charting female Korean group of all time.
Wildly popular K-pop group.
K-pop sensations, Blackpink.
Hit you with that do-do-do-do-do.
Blackpink has become the highest charting K-pop girl group ever.
They also made history as they became the first K-pop girl group to perform at Coachella.
Performing it live for the first time ever on U.S. television, here is Blackpink.
Blackpink.
블랙핑크. 블랙핑크 여러분 축하드리고요. 블랙핑크 축하합니다.
Hit you with that do-do-do-do.
I'm so hungry.
Are you?
Yeah.
Did I eat something today?
No. There's a dessert. It's like a croissant with the injeolmi.
Hey.
You guys don't like injeolmi? It tastes really good.
It says the Thai girl in the car. Every time a new album comes, we're just excited. We're like, yay. Finally, one more, you know. I think we're like halfway there, maybe. We're always halfway there. Like, we have the songs there. We just need to record it.
이렇게 많은 분들이 저희 노래를 좋아해 주시고 이런 걸 보니까 더 자신 있게 새로운 모습이랑 더 다양한 거를 도전해보고 싶은 마음이 더 큰 것 같아요. 막.
It's time for us to do some music. Yeah. We just have so much to show people. I don't think we've done something really, really girly yet.
We've practiced and explored so many different things during our trainee days, and so it's just, you know, a matter of how much of that we could, you know, end up showing as Blackpink.
I think for me, when I say girly, I want to do more like, yeah.
딜레이가 왜 이렇게 세? 근데 지금? 조금만 내려줘. 조금만 더 앞으로 해야 될 것 같아. I'm the producer, songwriter. I've written and produced every single song that come out so far. It's been about 4 years now. Our initial approach was more like single smash, single hit. Now we feel like we need to tell more of our personal story. And I know the fans are mad, like we want more and more and more. We do have a lot in here, but we're very particular with what we put out.
안녕하세요.
Oh, you got some leather jackets going on over there. Oh.
Stop acting like I overdressed today, okay? I always dress like this.
그 낮잠 잤어야 했는데.
내려줄게.
낮잠을 안 잤어.
어때? 괜찮지?
So I have the Lady Gaga featuring Blackpink that's about to come out.
Sour candy.
Yes, we worked hard before New Year's for this.
Sour candy. I'm sour candy. So sweet, then I get a little angry. Yeah, sour candy. Yeah.
They're huge and they're so successful. I don't think any of us even expected this. Sometimes it gets to me like, oh my God, how do we live up to this hype?
I'm hot on the outside, but if you give me time, then I could make time for your love. I'm hot on the outside.
candy.
중독적이야.
Take a bite, take a bite.
On the outside.
Crazy over you 다시 녹음하고 어떤 부분? Certain parts? Every group has their own different cultural background that makes them who they are. But the combination, that's what makes Blackpink unique and stand out. 여기서 자기 거 더 잘할 것 같은 사람. Rose, you want to go in first for the intro?
내 머릿속엔 can't get you out of my head.
Rosie, a Korean girl that was raised in Australia. And she stays here till like 6 o'clock a.m. just in the studio. Sometimes I'm like, wow, you're still here?
Can't get you out of my head. 밤새 비워낸 병에 새긴 blue.
Oh, you already killed that one. Jisoo, straight up Korean girl that grew up in Korea. She's the 언니 of the group. She's the oldest. She does have that professional poker face. I've known Jisoo for, let's say, a good 6 years. Seen her cry once. She's super smart. But a lot of people might think she's book smart, but I would say she's street smart.
I'm ready for love, I'm ready for love. 오, 깜짝이야.
Lisa from Thailand. She's always got that cool, calm, it's gonna be okay, we're all good, smile.
I'm ready for love, I'm ready for love.
But when it comes to certain moments, you know, when the music starts, when it's crunch time, she has this executioner killer instinct.
기다릴 것도 없잖아.
Jennie, born in Korea, but moved to New Zealand.
색깔을 보여줘.
She's super clear, her opinions, her emotions. She's a perfectionist. All those different cultures in one pot, it's just different how they walk, how they talk, and how they dress. And the perfect balance, how they complement each other. It's fascinating. We're just Korean people trying to do music. So if Korean people make music, it's K-pop. I don't even get it. Like, it's Korean pop. So it's, the only thing is language. Why don't they do that for every country? What is K-pop?
K-pop.
K-pop is taking the U.S. by storm.
K-pop has become a worldwide cultural phenomenon. The genre has been around for at least 2 decades.
이게 서태지와 아이들이라는 그 트리오인데요. 박수로 청해 듣겠습니다.
알아요 입안이 흐르고 흐르면 누군가가 나를 떠나버려야 강력한 리듬과 현란한 춤 이것이 서태지 음악의 특징입니다.
노래 잘 부르고 멋있잖아요. 춤도 잘 치고.
특히 우리 대중음악에 대한 외국인들의 관심이 예사롭지가 않습니다.
A few major music agencies began making these polished groups of singers, rappers, and dancers.
But one of the heavyweight companies in this industry is YG Entertainment.
Responsible for the insanely viral Gangnam Style.
오빤 강남스타일.
The industry brings in billions of dollars a year.
Grooming these singers is an industry all in itself.
Trainees can start as young as 11 years old.
They're raised together, they train together.
Perfecting every pitch, mastering every move.
Stakes are high. Some make their debut after just a few months training. For others, it could be up to a decade. Many never make it to debut at all.
Preparing for a new album, that's definitely fun because it's like trying to come up with something new, but fittings like this, it is one of the biggest like creative parts that we do.
Oh,
와우. 올라라. 언니 자체가 섹시인 걸 어떡해.
그렇게 보이는 걸 어떡해.
이 착장을 입어본다 하면 한 명씩 들어가서 착장 맞추고. 근데 그게 뭐 그 때에 따라 달라요. It takes a long time.
이게 근데 너무 그 통을 좀 줄여야 되나? 조금만 길이가 올라가는 게 나을 것 같아. 이거 이렇게 하면 좀 올라가지. 오케이.
뭐야? 리사는 너무 취향이 다양해서.
She can wear whatever she
Yeah,
wants.
she pulls off anything. It's so hard to define style.
I don't think there's any like boundaries within that. Like we don't go, this is Korean and this is Western, this is Asian. I think fashion is really just international, and the more that there aren't any boundaries, I think that's when you can get creative.
And since we do crazy choreography on the stage,
It all has to be really like engineered,
Yeah.
basically.
make sure nothing flops out anywhere.
Yeah.
뭐야?
코첼라. 너 애에서 나갔어.
그것 봐, 그냥 즐길 수 없다니까, 우리 영상 보면서. 이길 때, 잠깐만, 애에서 꼭 안무할 때 여기서 이걸 이렇게 했어야 되는데, 이렇게 빨리 했어.
애에서 나갔어. 아, 별로야.
너무 긴장해가지고 막 맞아.
Yeah. If anything, it's like stressful. Like sometimes if something's not working or if I'm not doing my best performance, it can be stressful.
다른 무대를 했을 때랑 좀 다른 벅차오르는 느낌이 있었어. 그러니까 너무 긴장했어서 그런 거.
우리한테는 어쨌든 미국이라는 낯선 곳에 처음 가서 무대를 서는 거여서
그러니까 딱 이런 걸 상상하고 늘 연습하거나 뭐 This is what we wanted.
This is it. This is it. I always avoid interviews or any questions about me because I would rather not talk about myself, but
Used to be your girl, now I'm used to being the girl. You sitting on your feelings and sitting on my throne. I ain't got no time for the troubles in your eyes. This time I'm only looking at me, myself, and I.
내 성격이야? 다가가기 조금 힘들었는데 친해지고 나니까 굉장히 의리 있고 되게 다정다감하고 사랑스러운 친구인 것 같아요. 저는 사실 매일 보다 보니까 너무 친근하고 동생 같고 이런데 TV에서 보면 우리 제니 스타였구나 이런 느낌? 근데 실제로 보면 굉장히 소탈하고 너무 잘해요.
She's my friend. One of few that I have.
찬이. 한 달이면 들어서 아라베스크 할게요.
I'm always aching like after tours and stuff. I feel like out of all the members, I'm always sick. You know, some days, just like every other human being, you feel extra happy. And some other days you're feeling down. Singing, dancing, and rapping, I always enjoy it all the time, but we always have to be on stage looking perfect and performing the same thing. It's like working out for 2 hours every day. Never gets easy. Gets harder, actually, because you age. Ow, 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 ow.
I was born in Korea. It's just me and my mom. I'm the only child. I was raised in Seoul until I was 10. I went to Australia and New Zealand to travel with my mom, and by the time we got to New Zealand, it was so nice and peaceful. She asked me, "How do you feel about living here?" And I said, "Yeah, I would like that." So from 10 to 15, I was in New Zealand by myself. I never really got to spend so much time in the house with my mom until recently. I did a homestay. I got to just run around, learn so many things.
보다는 더 그래도 이해하기도 더 낫고 좀 더 나아요. 처음에는 친구들이 좀 많이 도와주고 좀 공책 쓴 것도 다 조금씩 보고 하는데 지금 그래도 혼자서 다 할 수 있어요.
They have classes in school to go out, go camping, go learn instruments if you want, do art. Everything was up to you. Like even if you're 10, you still got to make your own decisions. That was very important for me to have at a young age. That built me as who I am right now. I am. I'm super shy. I was one of those people where I can't even order something on the phone. Like, I hated that. Took me a while to get this far. When I turned 15, I was deciding whether I should move to America. And I went there, I checked the school out, everything was kind of decided, like 80%. And I came back to New Zealand to pack my stuff up. And that's when I realized I don't want to go to America and do another study there by myself. I actually want to become a singer. Like, I don't know where it came from. As soon as I came back, I did an audition, and luckily I got in right away. I was still like, wow, these people are so into it. Like, they know what they're doing. I was like, let's catch up. That's all I had in mind.
아, 이뻐.
아, 그거 진짜 옛날. 막 다크하고 센 걸 많이 해서 그런지 내가 지금 뭘 하고 있는 거지라는 생각 많이 해. 아, 너무 다르니까.
역시 항상 멋있어.
It's sad to say the very first group of people that trained with me, none of them are here with me right now. Then as soon as Lisa came in, that's when I thought 뭔가 태생적으로 이렇게 잘하는 친구가 있구나.
I'm a fun love baby. You can finna catch me. Give you all of this baby. Coming pretty and nasty. Cause we gonna get it, my love. You can bet it on black. We gon' double the stack on them.
역할 일단 제가 뭐 래퍼고 춤도 담당하고 있고 안녕하세요. This is cute. 저는 빈티지 좋아하기 때문에 막 미국 갈 때나 뭐 어느 나라 가도 저는 빈티지 샵을 찾는 편이에요. 오, 와우, 와라.
이거는 110만 원이고요. 이거는 32만 원이요.
얘는요?
걔는 75만 원이에요.
얘가 110만 원이라고요?
이게 90년대 초반 거라.
Oh, this is so cool. Can I get this? 돈 관리는 무조건 엄마가 해주죠. She's gonna be like, no, Lisa, no. No, stop shopping for now. She's always like that, but I don't really like listen to her. I'm sorry, Mom. Wow. 1997, when I was born. 저는 태국에서 태어났고 เกิดที่จังหวัดบุรีรัมย์ค่ะแล้วก็มาโตที่กรุงเทพตอนย้ายมาตอน3 ขวบคุณป้าหนูเขาจะแบบบ้านเขาจะเป็นเหมือนแบบวงดนตรีอะค่ะทำวงดนตรีแล้วก็แบบจะชอบมีไมค์สแตนอะไรเงี้ยค่ะแล้วหนูก็ชอบแบบไปเอาไมค์สแตนแบบเอาลดลงมาให้มันแบบเล็กเข้าตัวหนูแล้วหนูก็แบบเต้นร้องเพลงคนเดียวอะไรเงี้ยค่ะแล้วก็แม่เขาก็เห็นว่าแบบหนูคงชอบเต้นก็เลยให้หนูไปเรียนเต้นคลาสแรกตอนอนุบาล3
เบื้องหลังนะคะเบื้องหลัง
แล้วคือมันก็เริ่มตั้งแต่ตอนนั้นนะคะหลังจากนั้นก็ไปเดินประกวดสายเต้นแบบว่า dance competition stuff
ตัวนี้เป็นไงเขาฝึกซ้อมมานานไหมคะกับกล้ามเต้นบีบอยหรือเปล่าคะ
มันเป็นการประกวดหนึ่งตอนนั้นหนูอายุ12 หรือ 13เนี่ยค่ะแล้วเหมือนแมวมองเขาแบบว่าเนี่ยน้องทำไมไม่แบบลองไปร้องเพลงอยากเป็นนักร้องไหมหรือรู้สึกว่าเราก็ชอบทั้งร้องเพลงแล้วก็ทั้งเต้นอะไรเงี้ยค่ะแล้วมันก็เป็นช่วงที่แบบว่ามีออดิชั่นของ YG พอดี
ที่ไทยก็เลยโอเค I should try for sure.
야 오디션이야?
옷 몇 개 입은 거야? 왜 바지 위에 바지 입었어?
와 이게 뭐야? 와 대박. 와 느낌 쩔어.
야 뭐야? 멋있다 야.
아 멋있는 척 쩔었다 나는.
오디션 셋. 그리고 이제 뭐 계속 연락을 기다렸죠. 연락 계속 기다렸다가 คือเหมือนแบบเราจดใจแบบจดจ่อแบบตั้งใจจดจ่อแบบรอแบบทุกๆวันจนถึง2 เดือนแล้วพอรู้ว่าเขาเรียกเราคนเดียวแบบเฮ้ยมันเป็นไปได้ด้วยเหรอแบบเหมือนเป็นลูกแบบคือติดแม่ค่ะคือเป็นคนติดแม่แล้วแบบพอไม่มีแม่มาอยู่ด้วยที่เกาหลีแล้วมันรู้สึกแบบเฮ้ยต่อไปนี้เราจะต้องทำอะไรด้วยตัวเองแหละ I was 14 such a kid
like 그때는 막 한국말 한마디도 못하고 안녕하세요밖에 모르고 그래서 뭔가 되게 완전 새로운 시작이었어요.
다행인 게 제니 언니가 있어가지고 언니만 영어 가능했던 사람인 거예요. 그 연습생 중에서 언니랑 영어 하기도 하고 무슨 일 있으면은 막 이렇게 말해주고 뭐
However you feel comfortable, like 그 끊고 말고를 너가 왜냐면 다 다르게 하니까 근데 I'm ready for love, I'm ready for love,
I'm ready for love.
I'm ready for love.
There you go.
저희가 넷이서 팀이 된 게 다행인 게 어쨌든 간에 이 팀을 서로 좋은 방향으로 이끌어가고 싶은 욕심이 있기 때문에
I'm ready for love, I'm ready for love.
That's cool. I'm happy with that.
네.
저희가 넷이서 보여줘야 되는 것가 있기 때문에 균형을 맞추려고도 하고 얘기할 수 있는 게 가장 큰 좋은 점인 것 같아요.
아직은 잘 모르겠지 그저 원하면 test me 넌 불보듯이 뻔해 만만한 걸 원했다면 I'll wait till I do what hit you with that 뚜루뚜루
왔어. 진짜 안 돼. 어때요, 저 오늘 배울 수 있을 것 같아요? 눈썹을 그리는 법을 좀 제대로 배우면 좋을 것 같은데? 맹쌤이 하면 제가 따라할게요. 알았어. 제가 오늘 배우는 거잖아요. 이렇게 가르치기도 해요.
일반 사람.
진짜? 강의가 있어요? 그럼 나도 진짜 할걸.
아니야. 블랙핑크 메이크업 배우러 오는
블랙핑크 메이크업? 근데 제가 어렸을 때는 그 친척들 사이에서 왕따 당했었어요. 못생겼다고. 응? 원숭이 같다고.
지금 제일 이쁘잖아. 괜찮아.
저는 경기도 군포시 3번에서 자랐습니다. 저는 그 부모님이랑 언니 오빠랑 할머니 할아버지랑 같이 살았어요. 제가 그때 생각했던 미래의 저하고 지금의 저는 좀 많이 다른 모습인 것 같긴 해요. 원래는 좀 막 글 쓰는 거 하고 싶고 뭔가 그림을 못 그리는데 이제 연극부였는데 고2 때 연기 쪽으로 가볼까? 그런 오디션 같은 것도 많이 봐야 되고 그런 경험이 필요하다 해서 처음 본 곳이 YG였어요. 저는 처음 회사에 왔을 때 솔직히 YG라는 회사에 대해서 너무 정확하게 파악을 하고 온 게 아니었어서 저랑은 되게 먼 일이라고 생각을 했던 것 같아요. 제가 그걸 직접 하게 될 거라고는 생각해 본 적이 없었던 것 같아요. 어때요? 저 젖살 빠졌어요, 진짜?
그때는 막 요런데도 좀 더 애기같이 이렇게 좀.
안 되겠다. 오늘 라면 먹고 자야겠다.
그럼 다시 좀 옛날 얼굴 나오긴 해. 아니야. 지금 딱 이뻐. 그때 아무튼 풋풋했지.
아니 근데 맹쌤도 그때랑 다르잖아요, 지금. 샵 차리셨잖아요. 이거 다 누가 차리라 했어요, 이거. 빨리 말하세요. 누가 차리라 했어요.
지수.
빅픽처. 제가 아직도 그리고 있어요, 빅픽처를. 그러니까 막 내가 이거를 꼭 해야지, 이거는 정말 내 길이야. 이렇게 확신을 갖고 가는 사람은 정말 행운 아이인 거죠. 그런 사람들이 별로 없다고 생각해요.
I have a really hard time falling asleep. I have a lot of thoughts running through my head. And like singing is kind of like stress relief, and everything just kind of makes sense when I'm doing this. That's a really hard song. I didn't think I could ever perfect that one. Sometimes I actually miss my trainee days. Because back then we were surrounded by music all the time. But these days we've got a lot of work, so I actually have to make time for this. That's why it's always at night when I'm supposed to be sleeping.
Hi, girls and boys. I'm called Roseanne. And I just woke up, and welcome to Pajama News.
I was born in New Zealand, and then I moved to Australia when I was 8.
Back then I was always on the piano. Like I'd like sit there and I'd play this lullaby for myself, but I'd be really sleepy that I like fall asleep and then I'd put my chin on my knee. I went to church every Sunday and I had a lot of Korean friends there. But then at school I was just like a normal Australian kid.
Congratulations, Rosie.
And I think I enjoyed having 2 lives, kind of like Hannah Montana. It's funny. My dad saw on the news that YG was coming to Australia. He was like, Rosie, do you want to audition? And I was so shocked. I think I asked him, I was like, do I like music? Like, do I? And he's like, yeah, obviously. You're going to have to, try to do something about it. Otherwise, you're going to be like 25 and you're going to regret that you didn't try anything. I was 16, and then I went and auditioned, and then they called me and they were like, can you fly to Korea within 2 months? God knows we were there, and I won't give up. And then my whole life changed. I dropped out of school. In Australia, I dropped out of school. I had never even imagined myself living apart from my family. I hadn't even slept more than 2 weeks out of home. It was a really hard word. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Yeah. The first night in the dorm, they were all in the same room. Everybody was sleeping.
채영이가 이제 호주에서 막 기타 들고 와가지고 얘는 보여줘봐, like 되게 막.
It was us 4. I don't even know why, but it was us 4. We covered songs till morning, all 4 of them. We were singing, somebody was harmonizing. I think GC was harmonizing. It was so funny. Can you believe it?
My eyes.
My eyes.
와, 야, 여기 진짜 예쁘다.
우와! 야, 서봐. 여기 서봐. 원치.
Nice, nice, nice.
I want to have a look.
저는 한국어 수업 5층에서 받고 나서 이제 엘리베이터 타고 지하로 내려가는 길인데 어떤 여자가 되게 막 머리가 짧은데 이렇게 꽉 묶고 어색한 약간 그런 느낌이었어.
뭔가 긴장됐어.
긴장되지. 그럼 근데 이제 저도 막 새로운 여자? I was like, so
맞아,
경쟁. So 경쟁. Everything was 경쟁 that time.
He thought I was competition, and I was just like really just intimidated. Like everybody's so good.
อายุเท่ากันด้วยแล้วก็คล้ายๆกันไม่ว่าจะเป็นทั้งแบบ외국에서 왔기 때문에 막 힘들 때나 이게 서로 더 의지가 됐던 것 같아요. มันก็แบบตัวติดกันโดยแบบไม่ได้แบบว่าเหมือนเราเป็นฝาแฝดกันจริงๆ
We have so many days where we walk out and we're wearing the same thing.
이제 또 항상 쉬는 날 있으면 항상 같이 돌아다니고.
She started getting an Australian accent. So she still has it sometimes. No, but she has it. Yeah.
No. I don't even know how to say.
I never knew I would live in Korea. And then all of a sudden at 16, I'm like, now Korea is my home.
힘들었어?
Of course.
Even though you have me?
You're not any help. I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah. Because I grew up with a sister. You think about not having a sister, but Lisa was there.
제가 힘든 일 있을 때는 채영이 보면은 얘도 똑같이 힘든.
I thought I was really sad, but I look at you and I go, okay.
I think what makes K-pop is the time that we spend as a trainee. We all live together, sort of like a boarding school, like a training version.
I think there were like 9 girls. They were planning on creating a big group, so they had a lot of girls there.
They need you to be at their standard in every single subject.
저 같은 경우에 처음 들어왔을 때 레슨도 너무 많았어서
진짜 하루에 춤 레슨도 막 3-4개씩 받으면서 막 연습하고 완전 보컬 레슨도 막 두 선생님, 쌍 선생님 해서 막 받고 막 그때 제일 힘들었는데.
We'd get a day off every fortnight and then practice again for another 13 days.
So like 14 hours a day just training.
Look at y'all looking ass hitters, stop looking at my ass hitters.
It's not easy. The repetition, but at such young age, they are able to absorb all the techniques and the tools that they need for their next 10 years.
There's this like basic routine you have to learn in dancing. Jenny was like, the first thing you have to learn is that, and I'll just teach you the first moves. And she was like, do this, and I was like, I don't know how to do it. I'm like,
I can still remember like the first day you had a dance lesson.
Because I'd never danced in my life. If you ask a 16-year-old to dance for the first time, it's the funniest thing. I looked like a... And then after that, I got like so angry at myself. I was like, I am going to become like Lisa. Because Lisa was like the dancer. She was at the top. At the end of every month, our boss and all the producers would come and we'd perform a solo song, a group song, and a group choreography.
저희가 직접 짜고 근데 이제 담당이 있어요. 이 사람은 막 보컬 담당이면은 이제 파트 정해주고 막 그러는데 근데 저는 항상 안무 담당이어가지고 그래서 항상 제가 짜고 그랬었어요. 매달 짰어요. 그 5년 동안. 평가 끝나고 점수 같은 거 나와요. 누가 A고 누가 B고 누가 C고.
I remember having to send a good friend of mine home every month because they got eliminated from the test.
There were so many rules, so many things to just be like, okay, they don't like this, they don't like that. Everything that I did was wrong.
Being told that I'm not good at stuff face to face and trying to keep everything together when I hear those things. Like, it's really harsh.
It wasn't a very, like, happy vibe.
We're not allowed to drink or smoke or get a tattoo.
집에 많이 못 가고 주말까지도 연습하고 해서 부모님도 많이 속상해하고 걱정하셨는데
워낙 그냥 저희 가족들도 막 이렇게 저 막 아끼고 막 이렇게 감싸고 이런 성격이 아니라 어차피 제 인생은 제가 살아야 되는 거니까 어차피 나중에 있어야 되는 일이다라고 생각해서 그때부터 좀 저를 강하게 키우신 것 같아요.
I would always call my mom. And I'd always call her and tell her like, Mom, it's so hard. And she'd be like, come home. I'd be like, no. My dad sent me and he was like, Rosie, come home. He's like, we want you back home. And I hated that. I hated it whenever they would say, come home. That was the last thing I wanted to hear.
다른 친구들보다는 좀 늦게 시작을 해서 저는 친구들이랑 추억도 많이 쌓고 학교에서의 생활도 많았어서 지금 생각하면 그게 좀 다행이라고 생각이 드는 것 같아요.
I don't regret spending time as a trainee learning how to dance, how to sing. But one thing I wish is to maybe have lived at home until I was like 18, 19. A lot of people make lots of memories as like a high school student. But I never had that.
그래서 계속 기다린 게 힘들었던 것 같아요. คิดว่าตัวเองจะได้ก็คือตอนแรกก็คือถอดใจแล้วแหละ
It was just like days on end with just a bunch of girls not knowing where this is going.
내가 여기서 그냥 이 조금의 힘듦 때문에 그만두는 게 맞나 하면서
I knew I could do it. Like the tougher they treated me, I'm like, I'm gonna get through it and I'm gonna show them that I'm worth it.
After all of this, I'm not going to go back without doing anything. That would be embarrassing for me. That's what I thought.
เราต้องสู้กับเขาแหละเราต้องสู้กับเขาให้ถึงที่สุดดูสิว่าไอจะต้องเทรนไปอีกกี่ปีดูสิว่าเอาให้มันรู้กันว่ามันจะต้องเทรนไปอีกสักกี่ปีอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะ
So 사장님 would put us into different groups every other month just to see. And there was a point where he pointed the four of us out.
평가나 이런 거 볼 때도 4명이서 그룹으로 보고 4명이서 뭐 테스트 촬영 같은 게 있으면 다 넷이서 받고 녹음 같은 것도 넷이서 올라가서 막 데모 해보고
되게 자연스럽게 된 것 같아요. 뭔가 합이 잘 맞았어요.
We just got along so well. Because usually there's like, oh, I want to sing more. Or, oh, I want to be in the middle. There's always those little fights going on in the groups. But when it was the four of us, it was clear what we were doing. And that's what made it possible for us to be in a group. You know, 4 girls being in one group is not easy.
이렇게 단체로 하다 보면 각자 맞는 위치가 있고 각자 맞는 역할이 있으니까 그 단체로 했을 때 한 명씩 다 최고의 자리에서 했을 때의 시너지를 보면서 제가 좀 더 발견했던 것 같아요. 막, 아, 이렇게 한 명씩 맞는 자리에서 하니까 이렇게 큰 효과를 낼 수 있구나.
When I first came in the picture, there were 7, 8, 9 girls. Then we started cutting some songs. And sonically, whatever that sounded the best. The 4 girls right now, the combination. And of course, you start looking at their individuality, like their character. 4 of them just felt right.
테디 오빠는 사장님이랑 가까운 위치였었어요. 누가 막 테디 오빠랑 뭐 했다 아니면 테디 오빠랑 만났다 이러면은 되게 막 되게 큰일처럼 막 와우 like 대단 일처럼 막 이런 분위기였단 말이에요. 누군지 잘 몰랐긴 했는데 근데 원타임에 있은 거 알고 있었어요.
It is a different time and era, and I just wanted to become someone that I needed when I was young. I didn't have somebody that's a little bit more outside looking in, telling me where to go. 처음 만났을 땐 너 그때잖아. 내가
연습생 때.
I was so nervous. I couldn't really talk to him.
약간 그거였잖아요. 오빠를 보는 게 진짜 데뷔의 끝판왕.
맞아.
그러니까 보스였어요. 오빠가 최종 보스. 오빠를 보면 데뷔하는 거야. 그래서
이제야.
그런 게 오빠 기억나세요? 휘파람 쌉이 1000번 녹음했던 거?
That I'll never forget. I cannot forget that.
And we almost didn't come out with Whistle for our debut song, but like,
Because too many people thought it was risky.
yeah. But last minute we were like, it has to be
Because
that.
it has this weird country vibe to it, and it's super minimal. It just sounded too empty for a lot of people. Most of the people were against it, but we just pushed forward, whatever. Hey, you know that photo there? That's our very first photo session as Blackpink.
Yeah.
Oppa's favorite photo.
As soon as I saw that photo, how it turned out, I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
YG 엔터테인먼트도 2NE1 이후 7년 만에 신인 걸그룹을 선보일 예정입니다.
프로듀서 테디의 진두지휘 아래 출격 준비를 하고 있는 이 걸그룹은 멤버 구성부터 데뷔곡까지 모두 베일에 쌓여 있는 상황.
All I wanted was people to see the potential in us. Didn't necessarily have to be, wow, this group came out and they're so perfect in every single way. Like, I wanted people to be curious about us.
네, 안녕하세요. 블랙핑크의 로제입니다.
안녕하세요. 블랙핑크의 제니입니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 블랙핑크의 지수입니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 블랙핑크의 리사입니다. 그동안 함께 해온 멤버들과 데뷔를 하게 되어서 너무 떨리고 기대돼요. 앞으로 블랙핑크만의 색으로 튀어나갈 수 있도록 노력하는 모습 보여드리도록 하겠습니다. 사랑해주세요.
감사합니다.
As soon as we debut, 내가 생각한 그대로 된 것 같아요.
네, 정말 기대가 되는데요. 다음 무대도 소개해주세요.
네, 지난주 인기가요에서 독점 공개된 두 곡 모두 1위 후보.
네, 대세 중에 대세를 입증하는 초특급 신인 블랙핑크의 무대를 만나볼까요? 뮤직 스타트!
Make a whistle like a missile, bomb, bomb. Every time I show up, blow up,
YG가 새롭게 선보인 신인 걸그룹 블랙핑크가 데뷔 14일 만에 지상파 음악방송 정상에 올라 걸그룹 중 최단 기간으로 1위 기록을 세웠습니다.
처음 저희가 이제 아무것도 모르고 데뷔하고 상 받고 막 이랬을 때는 이제 와 우리 이렇게 했다 와 이런 다음에 점점 올라가서 휘파람이란 노래가 1위를 딱 했을 때는 신나는 마음뿐이었던 것 같아요.
씩씩하게 대로 씩씩하게 so hot 내가 어쩔 줄 모르게 해.
그냥 제일 그때 현실적으로 제일 놀랐던 건 이제 음원 차트에서 휘파람이 1위 했을 때 그때 이제 제일 설렜지.
And I remember we were in the 연습실에 있었는데 아직 2위인가 뭐 이렇게 있었는데 우리 갑자기 뭐 계속 확인하다가 연습을 했어요. 해야 되니까.
한 시간에 한 번씩.
근데 갑자기 누가 와서 야 대박 and we jumped up and I remember.
나는 막 친구들이 보내줘서 기억났어. 막 지금 길 가는데 막 너희 노래 나온다 막. 그래서 그때는 진짜 신기했지. 대박 찍어봐 막 영상 보내봐 막.
이대로 지나치지 마요. 너도 나처럼 날 잊을 수
I just really like their style. Their sound is super different from other K-pop groups. It's because they have so many foreign members, and it really shows how anyone can achieve their dreams.
They own the stage when they're on it. 춤을 되게 파워풀하게 추고. Weet als er muziek opkomt dat je gelijk automatisch gaat dansen en je gewoon echt de muziek gelijk voelt.
They have the strongest friendship I have ever seen in a K-pop group.
que se nota muchísimo que es lo que les gusta y que han nacido para ello.
I felt like this is a girl group that I can actually like vibe with.
You know, they cool. They're the baddest bitches of life, bro.
ตอนที่เราเป็นเทรนนีคนก็จะยังไม่รู้จักไม่ค่อยรู้จักใช่ไหมคะแต่พอเดบิวต์มาเป็น Blackpink แล้วคือไปไหนมาไหนคนก็ให้ความสนใจมากขึ้นคือตอนแรกหนูก็ไม่คิดว่าแบบเราจะดังกันขนาดนี้ค่ะ
How much did you sleep last night? 3시간. 3 hours? Yep. 대박.
자, 앞에 비켜야 돼요. 나오세요. 앞에 나오세요. 앞에 비켜야 돼요.
During trainee days, I was desperate, like I really wanted it. But after debut, that's when you start getting a lot of responsibilities.
다음 게 나올 때는 저희도 부담이 있는 거죠. 막 그래서 어떻게 해야 되지? 막 우리 이제 어떻게 해야 돼? 우리 빨리 더 새로운 것도 생각해 보자. 이러면서 쫓기는 듯한 느낌이 들었는데.
본상 블랙핑크.
우리 엄마 매일 내게 말했어. 언제 내 남자 조심하라고. 사랑은 마치 불장난 같아서 사라지니까. 엄마 말이 꼭 맞을지도 몰라. 널 보면 내 맘 감사합니다. 사랑해요. 두려움보다 널 향한 끌림이 더 크니까. 멈출 수 없는 이 떨림은 on and on.
It's a big day for Blackpink as Doo 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 has become the most viewed Korean music video in 24 hours.
3 music videos with over 400 million views.
1 billion views on YouTube.
I think when things get faster, it also becomes very overwhelming at some points. Yeah.
จำได้ว่าตอนหนูหลังจากเดบิวต์แล้วหนูกลับไทยครั้งแรกเพราะว่าเด็กๆไทยอะค่ะคือเขาเห็นว่าหนูเป็นคนไทยแล้วหนูแบบได้มาถึงขนาดนี้ที่แบบว่าอยากเป็นเหมือนพี่ลิซ่าอยากเป็นเหมือนพี่ลิซ่าแต่คือจริงๆแล้วหนูมีความรู้สึกว่าหนูเองก็ยังไม่รู้เหมือนกันว่าหนูเป็นตัวอย่างที่ดีพอไหมอะ나는 가수인데 근데 나는 정확하게 어떤 가수를 되고 싶은지 이게 목적을 잃은 것 같아요. 약간 내 자신을 찾고 있었던 것 같아요. เราจะเป็นตัวอย่างที่ดีให้เขาได้ไหมหนูจะต้องทำยังไงให้เขาไม่ผิดหวังอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะคือมันจะแบบมีความคิดนู่นคิดนี่
We need sugar. We need sugar.
1 spoon.
1 spoon.
너도 이거는 잘 먹잖아. 탕후루는 달라.
탕후루는 과일의 상큼함이 있기 때문에요. 약간 비율이 좀 오랜만에 해가지고 설탕이 더 많았어.
찼다. 그치?
근데 맛있을 것 같은데?
맞아.
This is actually a Chinese traditional snack, but it's hard to find it here in Korea.
우리 한 번은 막 불날 뻔도 했잖아. 이거 너무 만들다가.
맞아, 너무 태울 뻔했지.
이 숙소가 없을 뻔했어.
This is a way of me teaching Jisoo to speak English. She got better in the last 6 months. She understands everything that I say, so I do talk to her in English sometimes. 어때? 맛있어? 나도 이거 먹을래.
따뜻해. 사실 좀 탄맛 나.
Not bad.
Not bad, but not good.
Yeah. Let's be honest. It was a fail.
Yes. 아니야, 물을 안 넣었잖아.
아, 무슨 소리 하는 거야?
아니야, 물은 안 넣는다니까? 그래서 우리는 물에다가 이거 익었는지만 확인했잖아.
물 넣어.
물 넣는다고? 아니야, 물 안 넣어.
못 살겠다. 봐봐요. 제가 없으면 돌아가는 게 없어요. In Korea, one of the first things you ask other than your name is how old are you? And as soon as they say you're older than you, it's like, oh, you're 언니. So 언니 is basically what you called her an
맞아.
older a sister. It's like
외국은 그런 게 없잖아.
we don't
다
call
친구잖아.
each other by names.
맞아.
It's normally 언니 if you're older than me and 오빠 if you're a guy. It takes a while to get used to, but once you get a hold of it, it's better than calling like their names. It's like she's not Chisu, she's 언니. It's like family in a way.
내가 그때 이제 막 처음 와서 어쨌든 가수 준비를 하는 거니까 내가 노래랑 춤도 아예 다 처음 해보는 거고 막 어떻게 해야 되지? 해서 막 그러고 있는데 너가 알려줬어. 우리는 둘이 막 그때가 왜냐면 경쟁이 진짜 심할 때다.
맞아,
연습생이 막 한 20-30명 있고 근데 약간 어쩔 수 없이 맏언니니까 막 애들이 어떡하지 하고 있는 걸 결국엔 우리 어떤 문제인지는 아는데 언니 이거 어떡하죠? 그대로 말하면 되지 않나 했는데 막 말을 잘 못하니까 어쨌든 내가 이렇게 해주고 이렇게 되는 거지.
맞아.
당연히 책임감이 있다고 생각하고 최대한 케어해줄 수 있을 만큼은 케어해주고
It's okay actually. I could eat this. 반 정도, 반 성공.
Okay, it's just Rosie and the beat. No words, no melody whatsoever. So here we go.
Can't sleep at night, but would it be alright if we stayed here right? No, it shouldn't be a problem. No, it shouldn't be a problem.
You know how when people say they're afraid of heights or they're afraid of water? I've always been so afraid of getting in the studio or like writing something. I always thought just someday I have to just start it. I have to.
I'm gonna still keep this one.
Okay.
Let's try one more time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I change the rhythm? I keep going for the same thing.
Do you feel uncomfortable singing it?
Do I feel uncomfortable singing it? Like slightly? Maybe I'll try singing it one more time. I've seen Joe like a few times. His music's like amazing. I was just like to Teddy, what do you think if he helps me out?
So here's what we worked on. This is Rose's first recorded song.
We even saved this whole file in this secret folder because I said nobody can listen to it. I was like, hide it from everyone.
When it comes to writing songs, Rosie has certain stories in mind, and she's shy about sharing that story. It's just super personal to her. It's like her diary.
You sounded nervous in that one.
Yeah, like I don't know what I'm doing. I was thinking, it'd be fun if I write something like 두셋이 지나서 전화를 걸 때면 내 전화를 보고 뭐 이게 들어가는 거예요.
괜찮은 것 같은데요?
저 너무 숨고 싶어요 지금. 어떡해요?
아니에요. 전화 보면.
못할 것 같아요. Like Teddy told me yesterday too, he was like, you need to learn how to be more vulnerable in the studio. That's something I can't do too easily. But I was going to say...
I mean, it takes time.
Yeah. I really have a lot of respect for music, so I don't want to be just like another girl who sings and just kind of tells everybody that she writes music. That's the last thing I want to be. Whoa, I need one of these.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I feel more intimidated when I'm by myself. When I'm in my room by myself and I go, should I try and write something? I think I'm way more intimidated then. Because it's just me, I don't know if my opinions are right. And that scares me. I feel like I scare myself the most.
Okay, let's record that. What's our tempo?
I found these chords like maybe like a month ago. I was like, I liked it. I was like, oh, this sounds cool. And then ever since that, I just like play it.
If anything, I was gonna just put you in the booth and sing over it.
Okay. Do you think I could do it? I've never tried this.
I think you can do it. Well, let's just give it a try.
it's nice to have just the right amount of people in the room who are just there to like accept whatever is there and make it into something. Joe always says this is the safe ground. Everything's a secret in here. You can make a fool of yourself and we won't tell anyone. It feels just like expressing myself. Whereas like I would always sing songs of other artists, that's more like borrowing their emotions and making it mine. Whereas this is just totally just speaking from my point of view. I'm almost like a baby trying to speak in the music, trying to sing for the first time. I lost it again.
We got it.
Lisa, should I wear this on my way back?
Come on. Blackpink hoodie?
I think you should. Right?
Hello? Ow! You just bit me! Coco bit me!
Because I don't care.
옷이 많은데 자리가 없어서 베란다에다 그 일본에서 행사하는 날 옷도 챙겨야 되잖아? 이런 거 하나 가져가야 돼, 추워. 목도리도 하나 챙겨가. 목도리.
아, 목도리 없어.
진짜?
하나 줘.
웃기네, 진짜.
하나 줘.
줄 순 없어. 그 목도리 아닌데. 이 일을 할 때는 막상 막 힘든데 일을 안 하면 또 일을 안 하는 거에 대해 스트레스 받으니까 약간 이 일의 그건 것 같아. 딜레마처럼 약간. 일을 할 때는 너무 쉬고 싶은데 일을 안 할 때는 또 내가 지금 뭘 하고 있지? 이러니까.
업앤다운이 되게 심한 직업이니까.
어쩔 수 없이 그렇게 돼.
응. 뭔가 이렇게 규칙적인 게 아니라 우리는 늘 랜덤하니까. 근데 그게 이제 딱 시작되면 이게 얼마나 갈지 모르니까 이게 가늠이 안 가니까 그게 제일 어려운 것 같아.
This year has been on the road.
Like this year has been pack and unpack and unpack and pack and unpack and then.
That's a song. At least right now, we're prepared enough to plan the resting part. Because last year, we were just like spending time like, eh. And then this tour hit us and we're like oh my God.
Yeah.
월드 투어를 하기 전에는 저희가 넷이서 한 3년 정도 활동했던 것 같아요.
It was a long tour, about 9 months.
월드 투어 시작은 이제 아시아부터 시작했긴 했지만 이제 미국에 가서 투어를 첫 시작하는 게 코첼라였단 말이에요.
When they said that we're gonna start going outside of Asia, that was like a dream.
그러니까 처음에 여기서 벌써 하고 렐레 하고 그다음에 뭐 뽀뽀 이런 거 할 때 얘네도 뽀뽀 같은 거 해주고 왜냐면은
다음 서비를 나왔어.
그러니까 너 뽀뽀하기 전 서비에 나오라.
전 서비에 미리 나와.
그냥 천천히 나와서 거기서 여기서 그냥 놀자. 너무 여기 오래 있으니까 지루하더라고.
처음으로 이제 더 다양한, 더 많은 블링크 분들 우리를 기대하고 있을 거고.
Because we wanted to bring them the best show possible.
약간 이런 정도로 뭐 불장난이든 금가야든
빡세게 추는.
그러니까 빡세게 안 춘다는 얘기지. 안 춘다는 얘기지. 너무 손만 추니까. 그러니까 얘네들은 공연하고 니네 에너지를 받고 니네 에너지 가까이서 보면 그거에 가야 되는데 그러니까 원래 아는 안무인데 그게 긴장감이 조금 더 있었으니까. 지수가 음만 잘 맞추면은 박자 아까 틀렸지? 빠른 거야?
이게 제가 MR을 연습을 여기서 해봤어요.
추어들도 약간 불안해. 처음 들어갈 때. 이건 얘기하면 안 돼. 야, 나오면 안 돼. 아이, 얘기하면.
K-팝 여왕들이 마침내 착륙했다며
걸그룹 블랙핑크가 월드 투어 첫 개최지인 태국을 뜨겁게 달궜습니다.
이스라엘 고향에서 공연한다는 게 진짜 특별한 일인 것 같아요.
ครั้งนี้เป็นคอนเสิร์ตครั้งแรกของพวกเรา Blackpink นะคะที่ได้มาเจอแฟนๆชาวไทยนะคะก็จะทำให้เต็มที่ที่สุดค่ะไม่ให้คุณผิดหวังค่ะ
내가 나를 봤을 때 좀 만족할 수 있는 무대를 남기고 싶다. 제가 봤을 때 아쉬운 무대를 안 하는 거에 너무 포커스가 강해서 딱 처음 무대 올라왔을 때는 안 틀려야지 막 이거랑 잘해야지.
Since it was our very first world tour, it's amazing to see all these fans filling up the big arenas that we didn't expect.
처음 돌아다녔을 때는 다 처음이니까 약간 저는 최대한 여러 나라 팬분들 만날 수 있는 것도 너무 좋았고
Then, like, once it gets going for, like, the next 30 days, try to give them the best stage every day is a lot of pressure. After so many plane rides and so many environment changes, our body just gives up on us. When I'm back at home, I like to work out and take care of my body because I'm like a grandma, like I'm sick everywhere, honestly. I need to take care of myself. I lose breath a little easier than other people and I can't jump as much as other people.
I think at first I didn't know what I was headed towards.
Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go.
That I thought it would all be just like really exciting and fun. In the middle of it, I didn't feel like I had any personal life. It felt like there was like this big hole in my life. Like what I'm basically living for is tomorrow's show. I love being on stage because that's when I feel most alive. Yet when we come back to the hotel, it's just like I felt so empty.
지금 너무 배고파가지고 간단하게 먹을 것 좀 시켜서 poached eggs. Ta-da-dum.
And that's when I've realized I'm homesick.
진짜.
Lisa is the most constant one. She brings positive energy into the group.
가끔 뭐 힘들어하거나 뒤처진 멤버가 있으면은 리사가 가서 힘을 주고 웃게 해주고 이러니까 저희도 같이 힘을 낼 수밖에 없는 거죠.
But sometimes I feel like 제가 좀 오버한 것도 많은 것 같아서 약간 좀 분위기가 약간 안 좋은데도 막 너무 막 분위기 좋아지게끔 막 이렇게 막.
But it really helps.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll keep doing that.
Keep going.
Yeah. Keep going, Lisa.
How we stay tight as a group is we try to take care of ourselves individually and then come together healthy and happy so that the whole thing works.
Sometimes when I look like I'm really tired and angry, that is my happy face. We're all human and we're ladies, so we have our moments.
Yeah.
But when you have the good, positive energy going on, it helps.
Los Angeles, what's up? We're Blackpink on
97.1 AMP Radio.
You guys, the first female Korean group to perform at Coachella.
Oh my God.
What?
The K-pop girl band called Blackpink is in the U.S. this weekend.
คือมันเป็นแบบเฟสติวัลที่ใหญ่มาก네 처음 들었을 때는 약간 안 믿겼었어요. Like, are we going to Coachella? Like, Blackpink? Like, are you sure? Like, จริงหรือเปล่าว่าแบบ
I'm so excited. This is cool.
It was really nerve-wracking. We're a group from South Korea representing our country.
We were just so ready to tell the world that we've been waiting for this.
저희 정말 시간이 없는 관계로 we're gonna skip stage and we're gonna go from whistle and kiss and makeup.
너무 긴장됐었던 것 같아요. 왜냐면 이제 또 미국 팬분들이 어떻게 반응을 할지.
Usually Blackpink tour is filled with fans who come to watch us, but people who come to Coachella are just people who love music in general. I personally was really worried that not many people would rock up to our show.
I didn't even think we would have, I don't know, 100 people or 200 people at least. I was just hoping to have somebody watching us.
제가 그때 진짜 아파갖고 제 인생에서 아마 제일 아팠을 때인 거예요 같아요. 그때가 허리가 완전 아팠어갖고 움직이기가 힘드니까 저도 되게 걱정이 많이 됐고
걱정도 진짜 많이 하고
처음 딱 무대에 섰을 때는 전 사실 사람이 그렇게 많았는지를 몰랐어요.
모르겠어. 사람 너무 많아.
제니 로제 이쪽.
물.
뭐라고 와? 네, 자 시작할게요.
มันรู้สึกว่าแบบเฮ้ยตื่นเต้นแบบแล้วพอโชว์ตอนที่ขึ้นไปสเตจแล้วแบบทุกคนแบบอยู่อย่างนี้แล้วแบบทุกคนแบบว้าคือมันเป็นความรู้สึกให้แบบว่าให้มันรู้สึกว่าแบบเนี่ยแหละ
I think Coachella was the moment where I felt like there are people that understand that this isn't just K-pop music. They see us as doing something new, and I really like that.
คน ทั้งไม่ว่าจะแบบต่างชาติเลยคือเขามารวมตัวกันอยู่ที่นั่นหมดเลยอะค่ะมันก็เลยแบบยิ่งทำให้แบบว่าอันนี้คือ this represent Blackpink
I'm happy to be in an era where people are open to new culture, new music. Who would have imagined at Coachella, thousands of people singing in Korean? 불장난, what?
My love is on fire. Now burn, baby, burn.
It doesn't matter the size of the audience. It just matters if it's the right atmosphere. Everybody's on the same vibe.
This was a moment where I felt really satisfied with our work. All those training years, worth it.
มันเลยรู้สึกว่ามันยิ่งทำให้หนูรู้สึกว่าเราเดินมาถูกทางแล้ว นี่แหละคือสิ่งที่เราอยากจะทำจริงๆ
I think I'll remember today for the rest of my life.
There's been lots of news coming from Coachella, but one group that has everybody talking is Blackpink. If you didn't know who they were before, you definitely know who they are now.
저희가 코첼라를 하고 나서 제가 조금 더 어떻게 하면 이 무대에서 더 즐겁게 할 수 있나를 알게 된 것 같아요. 막 너무 나한테 집중하지 말고 나도 이 열기를 좀 느끼고 와야겠다.
Have fun. Have fun with this.
Baby, 나 터지는 것처럼 만나줘. 난 생각보다 그리 어려워. 거짓말처럼 키스해줘. 내가 너에게 마지막 사랑인 것처럼.
ไม่ว่าแม้ว่าเราจะแบบแก่กันแล้วมีคนรุ่นใหม่เข้ามาถ้าเกิดว่าเขาพูดถึง Blackpink มันก็ยังจะเป็นแบบขึ้นชื่ออยู่ว่าเขาเคยเป็นอย่างนี้เป็นอย่างนี้เป็นอย่างนี้นะ
I'm a thriller, baby. You can finna catch me. Give you all this, baby. Call me pretty and nasty. We gonna get in my life. You can bet it on life. We gonna pull the second. I'll be the money, you be my pride. We better die. Exes and help. 시간은 흘러가는데 마음만 급해지지. 너 하나만 missing you. Let me breathe. Alright, I want everybody to stand up.
We all had dreams, hunger to make it. When you're really invested in what you do, that's what makes things happen.
We love you, Bangkok. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sadly, very extremely sadly, like we said before, this will be our last concert on this tour. And I feel like all four of us, we did really well, and I'm very proud of each and every one of us, because we went through a lot. Like, I know you guys only see the stuff that's on stage, but I feel like we all go through so much else, and I'm very
During the shows, we're always looking out and talking to the audience, and then I was talking, and I kind of looked at my members, and I was like, ah, and then I started crying. Because it felt like the first time I was talking to, you know, each.
Like, I feel like it's so hard that everybody, like, stays away from home. Happy tears.
Happy tears. It's okay. And every time we're in Thailand, I get really emotional. I don't know why.
Oh, that was me crying. I don't want to cry.
Everyone cry.
So it's like a train. It's like me and then Jenny and me and then Jenny. If she cries, then Lisa cries, and then.
안 울어요. 안 울어요. 마지막으로 웃습니다.
Thank you so much for coming back.
I'm very proud of what we've created as Blackpink.
We grew into something that we didn't even know was possible. And as much as fans are surprised with the outcome, we are as well. And so it feels like a journey that they're on with us.
So when somebody asks me, do you have pressure about it? I'm like, no, because I feel like we're doing a great job and we have more to show you guys. Like, it's just the beginning.
고기.
뜨거우세요?
아, 진짜 대박. 그걸 내가 진짜 너무.
Thank you. 미나.
저희 아세요?
네. 오시지 않으셨나요?
맞아요. 몇 번 왔어요. 연습생 때 몇 번 왔었는데.
와가지고 여기서 식사도 하시고
그때부터
기억나는데
이렇게 계셨어요?
처음 못 챙겨드려가지고.
아, 진짜요?
네.
그래서 오늘 이렇게 챙겨주신 건가요?
많이 드세요. 네. 감사합니다.
나 갑자기 하우스한테 연락 온 거예요.
하우스 페리스 있었어?
She was like, are you in Paris? And I'm like, don't tell me you're here. It was my first time meeting her. I felt like it was my 5th time. And she said the same. I'm like, is this our first time? Like, yeah. And like, she's just like us. She just talks like us.
Is she from America or?
Yeah, I think she's from LA.
LA, come on, LA. 나 파리 살고 싶어. 나도. 저 한 1년. 우리 1년.
근데
파리에
다
그랬구만.
나는
한 1년 있다가 미국 가고 싶어요. 파리에도 살고 싶고, 미국도 살고 싶고, 영국도 살고 싶고. 20년이요?
리사 이건 완전 해외를 돌아다니면서 살 것 같아.
40. I'm gonna be 40.
I'm gonna be 42.
What? We're gonna be 40?
42.
I feel like we'll all be. Do you think we'll all be married by then?
I think we
Of
might.
course, it's
I think
40.
we're very like.
Come on. I don't know about babies, but 결혼은 다 했을 것 같은데? 그렇지 않아? 44.
아기가 있다고?
아기는
아니면 좀 늦게 결혼했으면 그냥 갓 결혼했거나.
갓 결혼했다고?
갓 낳은 게 아니고.
우리 컴백 안 할 거예요? 컴백?
블랙핑크.
그 나이에? 블랙핑크. 헐이 나갈 것 같아.
그때 춤 못 추지. 그때 서서 해야 돼.
너무 멋있어.
비슷한 것 같지 우린 뼛속까지 다름 아이 창피하다가도 멍석 깔면 바름 Born skinny bitch 앞만 살쪄도 난 마름 계산은 느려도 눈치는 빠름 인기를 논하자면 안에 입만 아픔 Up boys not my boys 싹둑싹둑 자름 우리 이름 들린다면 뚜루뚜루 맞음 Drip drip I sit up bust it down top to the bottom 검은색 분홍빛 Show up in it make it lit like Yeah, with some bitches you can have so we all